Welcome to a great scene here. Excitement and energy flowing in the stadium as we get ready for this week's Game of the Week. We can only hope that it matches the hype. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams. 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Dogs will kick this deep to start us off. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Just a really good job by the corner here, recognizing this wide receiver screen. Because he was so quick to react, when the receiver makes the catch, he's right there to make that tackle.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Quick throw to the left. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
And they'll use the ground game here. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The short completion of the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's looking to scramble. Fighting off the defender. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down. The Dogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the grab. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And it's complete downfield. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. And the Bulldogs looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Looking to chuck it again. He's running out of time here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
Yeah, and everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off to scramble.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Tackle at the 27-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Ball handed off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. So 2nd down after the incompletion. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down and 14. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he slings this pass over the middle. Deep ball caught inside the 10. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to 4th down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it, and instead, they give up a 1st down. This could cost them.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And now the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Dogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
Gain of 23 on the play. Good enough for a first down.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Throws a stiff arm, and he's in the clear. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. Handoff from the shotgun. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's DeMarco. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Georgia, number 99, with the grab and the score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That makes the score Georgia 14, Missouri 7.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets some space around the 30. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns on their last possessions. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Trying to find some room. It's DeMarco. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And that's a first down for the offense.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set, second down play here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And they bring him down. Blocker is not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
On the ground, it's DeMarco. Making people miss. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The tight end has got it, fights through a tackle, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. Dogs will line up here on 1st down and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. They get closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal from the 1. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And with that, they retake the lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lane. And the ball is picked off. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Buying time now, rolling to his left. It's a quick grab. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from him.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, you don't play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kurt.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Play action here on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. A handoff to the back. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Tackle made after a big gain.
Man, it is awfully tough on a defense when a quarterback's able to move outside of the pocket and still keep his eyes downfield looking for those open targets. You don't know whether to attack him and try to bring him down or to stay back and defend the pass.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. Incomplete. Second down coming up. It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys they were rushing him? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on a quarterback with 3 rushing.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And the game is now tied. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds his target. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, this is a great job by the offense here of spreading out the defense, creating those vertical seams. But you can almost feel the quarterback once he got this defense spread out. He had his eyes on one guy, his receiver, the receiver that can fly. Nice throw and another big gain.
Short connection to the tight end here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's going to take off.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. The Dogs come up to the line in the hurry-up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for his big tight end. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That's a bullet over the middle. Oh, that one's picked off. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They'll take the lead in the second half.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot, they can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Quarterback drops back. Looking right. This one caught. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. A new set of downs after that completion. And he's got his man open downfield. Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38. Missouri getting set for the 1st and 10 now. The shotgun running play call. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And that catch is hauled in.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Tailback takes the handoff again. Can he reach the end zone? And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 1st and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just leading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Bringing pressure. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to him about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Quick throw caught over the middle. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. And the Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And that's good enough for a first down.
The Dogs' offense is on the move now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Makes a quick catch. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made to the 32.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
QB to the tight end for a completion. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
He's brought down at the 25-yard line.
Completion makes it 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Gain of 1.
Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter.
And after 3, we're all tied up.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. And that's a solid return after the interception.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Touchdown, Dogs! And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead. And they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Handoff to the back. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
2nd down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. And a sophomore making an impact play.
A loss of 5 yards on the play. 3rd down coming up.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the 1st down.
At the 43-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but you better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Pressure is coming. Oh, look out. The football is free. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on a ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid game there.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Finally out of bounds after a solid game, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Third down play for this offense. Dropping back, you're going to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
Leading here in the 4th quarter will keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Catch made on the right side. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to 4th down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He's going to take off here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the 2nd half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Fox. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
The 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it.
Doesn't get rid of the ball, trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Brought down at the 31-yard line. 4th down coming up.
And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Here's the 2nd down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Who makes the grab? And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got it for a big gain. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Missouri getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Or throw away there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after running for the 1st down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a 1-possession game every single time.
Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Missouri.
Second down and goal upcoming. And the quarterback dropping back. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Now you've got a big decision. What a great touchdown. But think about it. If you kick the extra point, you tie the game up, probably go to overtime. Or you roll the dice and go for 2 and potentially win the game.
And the coach says, forget overtime. We're going for 2. Try to win it right here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's caught. The gutsy call pays off for 2 points, and they take the lead here late. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. 1st down. We're going to throw the football. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game. An offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.